is Wednesday again, which means we are ready and excited for another Ask Enable video that we're going to put out to you guys. Keep sending us those questions. These questions you have sent have been great questions. It's been so much fun for us to share this information with you. At some point, we hope to bring Sarah on. So if you have questions specific to Sarah, also send me those. So this week's question asked more about the families that I work with. And the question was, what types of families does Enable work with? And to give you a little bit of a history of how we started, we can have this a separate video at a later time if you would like, to give you more in-depth history of how we built and why we built Enable. But I've been in the financial planning industry for over 10 years. And when I first started into this right out of school, I worked with a lot of small business owners and entrepreneurs and young professionals. And I definitely worked with quite a few families who had children with special needs. Because of my sister, this was definitely a passion of mine. But as I got further and further into the industry, I quickly realized that, for lack of better words, special needs planning from an industry standpoint was broken. It was only focused on a small area of what planning really needed to be, in my opinion, based on my family experiences and based on how I viewed my sister and what planning should really mean. In my opinion, it wasn't there. And so that's why I stepped away from the larger planning firms and created Enable, where we only focus at this point in working with families who have children with special needs. And these special needs range in the different types of needs. We work with families who have children with autism, with Down syndrome, with spina bifida, cerebral palsy, Williams syndrome. There's any concern that your child might need a little additional support throughout his or her life. We would love to be that team to help guide you through, or just give you resources to help you think and plan for the future. We also spoke at a traumatic brain injury conference last year where these families had been thrown into a complete life change, and a lot of these families, their child was in their 20s when this happened. So the special needs that we work with vary. Another question of where do we work with families? So we're located in Indianapolis. We also have offices in Tampa, Florida, but we have spent quite a bit of time, a great deal of time, creating an online planning portal that allows families from across the country to utilize our services. So no matter where you are in the country, we work with families anywhere. And then lastly, in who we work with, it has to do with mindset. And so our mindset is one of abundance about our loved one's future. For my family, for example, so we look at Sarah's life and we believe that she has amazing potential and she has unique abilities to impact others daily. And so our mindset is focusing on the abundant possibilities for Sarah's life. And no matter where you are in your mindset, you might share that mindset with us and say, we want that for our child. This is how we view every day with our child. There are challenges, but we want what's best, and we have an abundant mindset about the future. Wonderful. Our planning process is designed to develop strategies, when it's focused on that mindset. There's a lot of families we meet who have been told over and over and over again that their child can't do this and can't do this and you shouldn't expect this, and all of these limited expectations that families get. A lot of people are stuck in that mindset because they have been put there by professionals. And so if you find yourself there, our first area of planning works on getting you out of that and helping you develop this abundant mindset about the future, because as I've shared before, planning starts with mindset. We've got to have an abundant mindset. We've got to have a mindset that focuses on the abilities and hopes and dreams for your child's future, for our plan to be truly impactful for your child and for your family. And so we work with families with varying types of special needs. We work with families various ages, various parts of the country, and no matter where you are in the mindset piece, we work with you. We want to get you there to that abundant mindset. But most importantly, we work with families who believe that their child has a purpose and wants to believe that their child can do impactful and amazing things in the lives of others. So if you have more questions about who we work with, or if you fall in one of these categories and you've been wondering about the future and how do you plan for this, or have just even a specific question that you don't want me to address on this Ask Enable video that you have for us personally, shoot us an email, send us a call, and we'd love to sit down and talk with you about your child's abundant future. Keep sending us these questions if it's for the Ask Enable. We're getting a lot of great ones, but we need your participation to continue doing this. Hopefully you have a great rest of your week. I'll talk to you guys soon.